Seba.chisiu everybody and welcome. Today I want to speak about source energy and the fact that you're actually source energy expressed in human form, okay? And I believe that this source is actually love, okay? I believe that love is the force that governs the universe. And I see that we go to struggle sometimes, and it's our job to reconnect to the source. It's our job to operate from and as love. Okay, so realize that whenever you are feeling low, whenever you are feeling out of alignment, it's your job to connect more to love, to forgiveness, to higher consciousness. And the more that you do this is the more that you actually evolve, because I believe that the universe actually evolves as love. Okay, so love is the force that governs the universe, and love is our true nature. Okay, love is our essence, love is who we are, and we have to learn to connect more to this deeper source. And how do we do it? Well, we meditate, we eat healthier, we connect more to our higher nature, to our higher self. We step into vibrational alignment with this source, okay? So realize that source always speaks to you, okay? This consciousness always speaks to you. And it speaks to you through your intuition, through higher consciousness, through love, through forgiveness, through abundance, okay? Now, when you go deeper in your state of consciousness, you realize that you're actually the universe experiencing itself through a human being, okay? I've seen in my spiritual awakening that we're actually more than we think we are. We are actually one with everything in existence. And I believe that it's so important to stop projecting negativity into the world. I've seen in my own journey that the moment that I stopped doing this was the moment that I actually raised my vibration, okay? So realize that whenever you are feeling out of alignment, it's like you are disconnected from this source. But in essence, this source always speaks to you. It wants you to be connected. It wants you to operate from and as love, okay? So the more that you connect to love, the more that you step from the head into the heart, it's like you are making a deeper connection with the source, okay? So the answer is in your body. The answer is in your body. The more that you listen to what you feel, is the more that you actually expand your vibration to the next level. So move more into your own intuition. That is how your higher self actually speaks to you, based on the intuition that you're having. And usually, most of the times, the intuition is a pure positive feeling. Now, don't get me wrong, whenever you feel disconnected, you have to learn to connect again. Okay, whenever you are feeling disconnected from your intuition, it's like you are out of vibrational alignment. And the more that you listen to what you feel, the more that you listen to your guidance, is the more that you actually have the opportunity to step into a more aligned state, okay? So realize that deep down at your core, in your essence, you are this source energy. And this is being created by spirit guides. This is being created by God, maybe. This is being created by your higher nature, okay? So realize that you can begin to download energies, you can begin to download thoughts, you can begin to download feelings and information from the source, but you have to silence the mind, because guidance best happens when you are operating from the intuition. So realize that when you are living too much in your head, it's like you create resistance, but when you let go and when you step into your body, it's like you open the glass for more to come into your vibrational field, okay? So realize that you have the opportunity to really raise your consciousness to the next level. You have the opportunity to step into a more connected state of consciousness. And I believe that deep down in our nature, we're all spiritual beings having a human experience. We're really the universe experiencing itself through a human being. Okay, so realize that separation is actually an illusion. So it means that you're actually connected to everything in existence. You are connected to this source, you are connected to this higher vibrationally aligned state. And even my book is called Vibrational Alignment. So the more that you find a deeper connection with your own heart, with your own spirit, with your own higher consciousness, is the more that you have the opportunity to co-create and evolve your life at a harmonious level. Okay, so realize that the secret is in your own intuition. You are always being guided, you are always being protected, you are always having the opportunity to begin to operate from and as love. So the thing is to connect more to love, connect more to that goodness of yours, connect more to your higher nature, connect more to the aligned state and see what happens. Okay, now if you are feeling depressed, if you are feeling low, if you are feeling like you cannot step into action, it is because you're actually disconnected from the source. But when you evolve, when you give yourself the patience necessary, when you take responsibility, it's like you are realizing that you have the power to reconnect back to the source. You have the power to step into a more connected state of consciousness. And you do this with meditation. You do this by acknowledging what love is. You do this by really stepping into your own heart space and your own intuition. And I believe that forgiveness is so important here. You need to forgive others and you need to forgive yourself. Because if you want to manifest, if you want to experience high vibrational energies, you cannot live in resentment. You cannot live in a low vibration. You cannot live in a scarcity mindset. So you have to let go of what is no longer serving you. You have to forgive, you have to love, you have to really open your heart to the experience of higher consciousness. Okay? So yes, you are the source. Okay, you are the source. You are connected to everything in existence. And it's your job to learn to make the best out of the worst. Okay? It's your job to be vibrationally aligned to your passion, to your skills, to your talents, to the way in which you express yourself into the world. Okay? So take responsibility and really stop thinking so much. Because the mind is only an instrument. It's only a tool. If we let it control our lives, we are living in resistance. But when we are stepping into the body, into the intuition, it's like we are reconnecting back to our own authentic self. Okay? So you are the source. You are everything in existence, guys. Separation is a third dimensional concept. There is no separation in the universe. Everything is actually interconnected. Everything is one energy. So stop operating from separation. Start connecting more with oneness. Start opening your heart to the vibe of love and see what happens. You are source energy expressed into human form. You are the universe expressed into human form. So step more into who you really are and realize that you are where you need to be. You need to trust the process. You need to trust the fact that everything that is happening is an opportunity for growth and expansion. Okay? And you have to let go of what is no longer serving you. This may be addiction, this may be low vibrational habits, this may be hate, maybe. This may be you not willing to take responsibility for what is happening inside and outside of yourself. Okay? So be responsible, be more connected to who you really are, and you will actually connect more to this guidance. You will connect more to this source of consciousness, which in essence is love. So you gotta follow your heart. Okay? You gotta follow what feels good in your body. You gotta follow your own excitement. That is the secret to life. That is the secret to abundance. Follow your own excitement. And I believe that having fun in the process is also so important. The more that you have fun is the more that you raise your consciousness to the next level. So this is today's message about the fact that you are source energy expressed into human form. You are it. You are the universe. You are life. You are higher consciousness. Thanks so much for watching, and If you're new to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment. You are so appreciated for that. And like always, see you on what is coming up next. Remember, you are more than you think you are. You are really higher consciousness operating into human form, and your brain, your heart space, they are so powerful that you can actually achieve and manifest anything that you desire. Thanks so much for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. Much peace and see ya.